Hello my friends, and welcome to Adventures of Deanna. This is all about my weight loss adventure and losing over 100 pounds, listening to a podcast, losing 100 pounds with Corinne Crabtree. So today's video is all about why I want to lose weight. I thought it was time that we revisit why it is that I want to lose weight. Everyone has their reasons for wanting to lose weight, and they vary depending on, who you are, where you are in your life, and what your goals may or may not be. So they could be, simply that you want to be healthy. It could be you want to get off medication. It could be that you want to play with your kids, or you want to be able to get down on the floor and play with your kids. Everybody's reasons, like I said, they vary for wanting to lose weight. And when I first started this weight loss adventure, my reasons for wanting to lose weight were different than what they are now. When I first started, the reasons that I wanted to lose weight were, I didn't want to have to ask for a seatbelt extender whenever I was on a plane. I was getting nervous that the seatbelt in my car was no longer going to fit. I didn't want to agonize over, if there were any size limitations to seats. I didn't want to worry about whether or not I would fit into the amusement park ride. I didn't want to feel out of breath when walking short distances. I wanted to feel good in my clothes. Like, so many, I could go on and on about the reasons why, but mostly the reasons why that I wanted to lose weight were that I was running away from something. I was running away from who I currently was. I was no longer happy with myself. I was no longer satisfied in my body. I was just not happy, and I was running away from all that pain and all that sadness and all that, insecurity and worry. It was easy to keep going on a weight loss journey while these things persisted. I didn't want them to be that way. I wanted to let go of all of that. Thankfully, I'm at a part of my weight loss journey where these things no longer trouble me. I feel a lot more confident about being able to ride amusement park rides, about fitting in the airline seat without a seatbelt extender, with being able to walk long distances. I've proved that I'm able to do that now. So a lot of the reasons why are no longer the same reasons why I first started. So it's time for me to look at my whys and to re-examine them and to see how they fit into my life. Like, I want to be able to sit here a little bit more confidently and feel better in my body. So I purposely am sitting here, in this outfit, not feeling all that comfortable right now, because I want to feel a little bit more comfortable with, sitting cross-legged and feeling like I look cute, not having this, roll that's sitting over, my pants. I think a lot of people are always going to have a roll. It's just not going to be like this size. I want to keep going on with my weight loss journey, so I need new reasons why. And when I think about that, when I think about, who I want to be and what it is that I'm running towards instead of running away from, the sky's the limit. Like, I get to determine that. I get to create that. I get to decide what that is. Who am I supposed to be? Whenever I lose the weight, do I just want to be the same person who I was, just in a smaller body? And mostly I do, but mostly I don't, because there are lots of things that about me, about who I was, that were creating the weight gain, that were creating me to be in this unhappy state. So there's some things that I do definitely want to change. I don't want to be a person who procrastinated housework until the feeling of it, and there was so much to do, it just became so overwhelming. So I procrastinated it even more and chose to eat. I don't want to be a person that lives in her pajamas and sits on the couch all day because her normal clothes are just too uncomfortable to bear, And it's so easy being nice and comfortable in my pajamas, sitting on the couch. And what's more comfortable than sitting on the couch with a bag of chips and, eating. And I want to be the person who thinks that, everybody is always constantly looking at me and judging me because of my weight. And heck, I'm fat, so you know what? I might as well just eat. There's a lot of the things that, kind of ran in my head, in my thoughts. And these are all, very specific to me because this is my weight loss adventure that I'm sharing with you all. But who do I want to be? So I've said a few of these things before, and I'll just, mention them again here real quick. I want to be a person who enjoys the outdoors. I want to be a person who runs 5Ks for fun. I want to be a person who joins in other sports and activities because she's not complicated by her size and she doesn't let that affect her. And that's stuff that I can work on right now, actually. I don't have to wait till I get to my goal size to do that. That's the person who I'm becoming, and that's something that I'm striving towards now. I want to be a person who travels and gets to see new things and can go long distances all day without, needing a nap because I'm just so overweight and just tired by the extra weight that I have. I want to be a person who has a clean home so that whenever, life opportunities come, I don't feel bad for, jumping at a whim and doing something and feel bad for procrastinating, doing, the things that need to be done at home. And a lot of that, I was doing that whenever I was overweight because I was so tired and it was so hard to just get things done. But as I lose weight, I'm finding it's easier to get stuff done, and I have more energy and more motivation and more focus to get those things done. I want my husband to be able to give me his coat whenever I'm cold. Right now, it always makes me feel bad that I can't wear his coat. So I would love to be that person that can just say thank you for offering the coat and put it around me and feel that warmth from it. So my whys are no longer running away from who I once was whenever I started my weight loss journey at 266 pounds. They're now in pursuit of the person who I want to be. I want to be a person who can take a photo like this. Is that wrong? Is that wrong of me to want something like that? But my whys have also become a little bit more granular, can I say. They're not just all about weight loss. They're about living my life in a way that's going to support weight loss, to support weight maintenance. They're about lifestyle changes that work for me and who I am and who I'm becoming and who I want to be. So my whys are more like, why do I get up at 5 a.m.? Because that's the time of the day that I know that I can take time for myself to clearly think about how I want my day to go. Why do I create a daily plan? So my daily plan is the 3 main actions that I'm going to take in order to lose weight or to maintain my weight, or how it is that I'm going to show up at work that day to be the best employee that I can be. That's what my daily plan is just a series of instructions for how I'm going to live that particular day. It includes things like house chores, what I'm going to eat, things that I'm grateful for. But I do that every day in the morning. That's why I get up at 5 a.m. so I can create my daily plan. And I create my daily plan because it tells my brain that's how we need to behave today. Why do I exercise early in the morning? I exercise early in the morning because I know myself. I've learned through lots of trial and error that if I say I'm going to work out at 5 o'clock, that at 5 o'clock I'm going to find an excuse not to do it. It's just who I am. I just can't figure out why I don't want to work out at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but I always find a reason not to. But whenever I say I'm going to exercise first thing in the morning, I get up and I get it done. So I get up in the morning and I exercise then because I know myself. That's my why for exercising in the morning, because I know that I'm going to find an excuse if I don't do it early in the morning. Why do I drink a gallon of water every day? I drink a gallon of water because I'm a special flower that needs watering. Seriously, we need water to properly hydrate our body. It helps fuel the organs, it feeds our skin, it feeds everything. It's just, the essence of life. There's so many videos telling you why you need to drink your water. Watch those. Why do I journal almost every single day? Journaling allows me to get out my stress, my worries, my fears, my anxieties, all out on paper so that they don't have to live in my brain and make me stress over them. So that's why I journal every single day, to get those out, to really figure out what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and how I'm gonna go through. How am I gonna solve for those things? What am I gonna do? Whenever I journal them and get them out on paper, it helps me to live my best life. And why do I go to bed at 9 p.m.? Having a set bedtime allows me to train my brain, to train my body that this is when we sleep and this is when we're awake. That way I'm getting the best sleep that I can. I am getting tons of restorative sleep to help heal my cells, to give my brain time to problem solve, because that is going on when you're sleeping. And I'm just really restoring my body. So that's why I go to bed at 9 p.m. I could list why I do all of these things. I go on and on and on about all the things that I do and why that I do them. But they all add up to, I do all of these things in order to support my weight loss, in order to support my weight maintenance, in order to support living my best life. Now, right now, I can't do all the things that I want to do just yet because I'm still, working. And my whys are still going to change over time. That's why it's so important that we reevaluate and look at our whys. So my whys at one point in time were running away from something, and now they're running to something. It's really easy whenever we're done running away from these things, when we're running away from the fears of being the size that we are, when we're afraid of the seatbelt extender or not fitting in an amusement park ride, not being able to get down on the floor and play, not being able to do these things. Once we can start to do those things, it's really easy for weight loss to stall. It's really easy to get off track and to take longer in order to get back on track. But when we have our whys and what we're truly working towards, what we're fighting for, what we truly desire and want, it's easier to get up and do those small little actions because we know why we're doing them. So if your whys are a little outdated, it's time to take a look and reevaluate your whys. Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you count your calories? Why are you doing OMAD? Why are you doing keto? Whatever it is that's working for you, why is it that you're doing it? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know some of the whys for you on your weight loss adventure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. As always, it's going to be an adventure.